Hey, thanks for watching. As always, if you like what you see, please subscribe. Hit me up with a comment. So today I watched a presentation, and I'm big on giving presentations. I love watching people up on stage giving presentations. But one thing I really hate is watching people give bad presentations. It just drives me crazy because I think I know how to give a good presentation. I might not do good online videos, but I definitely think I know how to do a good presentations. And what I want to talk about today is more the do's and don'ts about an not an online presentation, but a live presentation in front of an audience. And one of the things you want to try to avoid when you're doing, or some of the things I want to discuss today, are things you shouldn't do when you're doing a live presentation in front of an audience. The first thing you should totally avoid doing is saying, and I know I do this a lot on my videos, but you never should do this while you're live in front of an audience, and it's try not to say or like. You know, a lot of people will be saying they're doing a presentation and go um well, like if you have an urge to say while you're doing a presentation, just take a break. You know, calm down, take a little breather. Sometimes that break actually increases the suspension and increases the alertness of the audience because they're wondering what you're going to say next. But if you say you're going to totally lose them. So that's number one. You do not want to say The other thing you don't want to do, number two, is you do not want to use a boring, monotone voice like this that will totally bore your audience. Please try to keep it alive, try to keep it tempoed, you know, try to keep it moving. If possible, try to bring it up and down, you know, however you want to play with it. And actually brings me to my next thing. Try to get some sort of audience involvement. You know, a lot of good speakers. I like watching Tony Robbins. One of the greatest things that he does is a lot of times he'll be talking to the crowd and he'll say, "If you ever had the situation, say I." And he'll raise his hand and ask everybody to raise their hand. And right there, you get in that movement. You get in that involvement. Now the audience feels connected with him. You know, so if you're talking live to people, try to get it. You know, a lot of preachers also do that. You know, they'll say, turn to the person next to you and say, "Oh, this and this," and tap that person on your back, give him a hug, and find three people, give him a hug and stuff like that. So, and all that brings audience involvement and they feel connected with the speaker. So that's another thing. Another thing you definitely do not want to do is, especially when you're giving PowerPoint presentations, is do not bog down your PowerPoints with a whole lot of text. Horrible bad idea. At most, you should have 3 bullet points and a story. Possibly keep it to 1 bullet point and a picture or something like that. The less information you give on the PowerPoint screen, the better. You see, again, see, I'm going to lose you with that one. Anyways, so the less information you give on the screen, the better. And do not, under no circumstances, sit there reading every word from the PowerPoint screen. So you're sitting there giving your presentation, reading the text off the screen. That'll definitely kill the flow as well, okay? So, recapping, no monotone. Oh, last thing I want to tell you, do not stay stationary. Try to move. Keep the audience eyes moving and stuff like that. One of the other things I want to tell you, too, is a lot of times when you go into a presentation and the room is not packed, people tend to move to the back. You always see them in the back. You know, one of the first things I would do is I tell everybody to get up and move forward. Try to get them closer to you. Try to get them involved. Because now they're going to sit in the back. They're going to start falling asleep. You know, you have to raise your voice to get it there, you know. So don't let them sit where they want to sit. Bring them closer to you. Get them involved and stuff like that. So recapping again, don't use a monotone voice. Don't let them stay away from you. Don't read the text off the PowerPoint. Don't bog down the PowerPoint with a whole lot of text. Don't use, I don't know if I said it already, don't use monotone voice. You know, keep it alive. Keep involvement. And if you're giving a presentation and you decided to watch this video, hope you best of luck. If you like what you see, subscribe. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.